Welcome back to AFT Dice Season 5. It is round 15. Let's go to the first game. It's West Coast versus Melbourne at Optus Stadium. Now, West Coast are in position 14th. Melbourne are in position 5th on the table. All right, let's go to the first quarter of this game. First quarter nearly done. And Melbourne, they've come out, they kicked 4-3-27 to West Coast 1-6-12. All right, let's go to this second quarter. And the second quarter, Melbourne, they've kicked 6 goals 1 to West Coast 1 goal 5. And at half time, Melbourne are leading by 41 points. Let's go to the third quarter of this first game. West Coast, they've kicked 5-3 to Melbourne 3-6. And at three-quarter time, Melbourne are leading by 32 points. Let's go to the last quarter, see who wins. And Melbourne, in the end, win by 20 points. West Coast, they kicked 5 goals 3 in the last quarter to Melbourne 3-3. Final scores, Eagles 12 goals 17-89 to Melbourne 16-13 109. All right. Okay, let's go to the next game. It is Port Adelaide versus North Melbourne. This is the match of the round. All right. We've got North Melbourne kicking 6 goals 6 to Port Adelaide 1-4-10. We've got North Melbourne in 10th position. Port Adelaide are in 3rd. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, North Melbourne, they kicked 5 goals 4 to Port Adelaide 2 goals 2. And at half time, North Melbourne are leading by 52 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, very even. North Melbourne kicking 5 goals 5 to Port Adelaide 5-1. And North Melbourne, they've got a handy lead of 56 points. All right, let's go to the last quarter. And in the end, North Melbourne have won by 55 points. They kicked 3 goals 2 to Port Adelaide 3-3 in that last quarter. All right, that was a bit of a surprise. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Carlton versus Hawthorn at Marvel Stadium. Carlton have kicked 2 goals 5-17 to Hawthorn 5 goals 5-35. Second quarter. Second quarter, Hawthorn, they've kicked 1 goal 5 to Carlton 1 goal 1. And at half time, Hawthorn are leading by 22 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Hawthorn have kicked 6 goals 4 to Carlton 1 goal 2. And at three-quarter time, Hawthorn are leading by 54 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Carlton have kicked 3 goals 2 to Hawthorn, 1 goal 6. And in the end, Hawthorn have won by 46 points. Carlton, final score 7-10-52 to Hawthorn, 13 goals 20-98. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Fremantle versus Adelaide at Optus Stadium. Very even in the first quarter. Adelaide, they've kicked 3 goals 6 to Fremantle 3 goals 1. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Adelaide, they've kicked 3 goals 4 to Fremantle 2 goals 2. Half time, Adelaide are leading by 13 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, very even. Adelaide won it by a point. They kicked 5 goals 3 to Fremantle 5 goals 2. Adelaide are up by 14 points. Let's go to the last quarter. And the last quarter, it is a draw, 89 apiece. Fremantle, they kicked 3 goals 6 to Adelaide 1 goal 4. Final scores, Fremantle 13-11-89 to Adelaide Crows 12-17-89. We had a draw last week, or last round, West Coast and GWS 75 apiece, but another draw has occurred Let's go to the next game. It is Geelong versus Essendon. All right, Geelong, they've kicked 5 goals, 4 to Essendon, 5-2. Geelong are in front by 2 points. Second quarter, Essendon, they've kicked 6 goals, 6 to Geelong, 1 goal, 6. And at halftime, Essendon are up by 28 points. All right, let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Essendon, they've kicked 6 goals, 6 to Geelong, 5 goals, 3. And still a handy lead for Essendon. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Geelong kicking 3 goals, 1 to Essendon, 2 goals, 2. But in the end, Essendon have won by 32 points. Final scores, 14-14, 98 Geelong. Essendon, 19-16, 130. All right, let's go to the next game. It is St Kilda versus Brisbane Lions at Marvel. Even in the first quarter, 3-4 apiece. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, 5-1 apiece. Can't separate these two teams at halftime, 53 apiece. Let's go to the next quarter. Brisbane, they kicked 5 goals, 6 to 2 goals, 6 after halftime. Brisbane are leading by 18 points. Let's go to the last quarter. And the last quarter, Brisbane, they kicked 6 goals, 4 to St Kilda, 5 goals, 2. But in the end, Brisbane have won by 26 points. St Kilda, 15 goals, 13, 103 to Brisbane, 19, 15, 129. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Gold Coast versus Richmond. Gold Coast, they've kicked 2 goals, 1, 13 to Richmond, 1 goal, 6, 12. 1 point in it. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, very even. Gold Coast kicking 2 goals, 5 to Richmond, 2 goals, 4. 2 points. Gold Coast way at halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Gold Coast, they kick 4 goals, 4 to Richmond, 2 goals, 4. And at three-quarter time, Gold Coast are up by 14 points. Let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Richmond got over the top and won by 4 points. They kicked 5 goals, 6 to Gold Coast, 2 goals, 6. Final scores, Gold Coast, 10 goals, 16, 76 to Richmond, 10 goals, 20, 80. All right, let's go to the second last game of the round. It is Collingwood versus Western Bulldogs. We've got the Bulldogs kicking 6 goals, 5 to Collingwood, 4-1 in that first quarter. 16 points up, Western Bulldogs. Second quarter, Collingwood have kicked 5 goals, 2 to Western Bulldogs, 1-4. Halftime, Collingwood are up by 6 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Western Bulldogs kicking 5 goals, 2 to Collingwood, 2 goals, 4. 10 points up, Western Bulldogs. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Collingwood kicking 6 goals, 3 to Western Bulldogs, 2 goals, 1. And Collingwood in the end have won by 16 points. Collingwood final score 17-10, 112 to Western Bulldogs, 14-12, 96. All right, let's go to the last game of the round. It is the Battle of the Bridge. Sydney Swans versus GWS Giants at SCG. Sydney have kicked 3 goals, 3 to GWS, 2 goals, 4, 16. Let's go to the second quarter. Sydney are up by 5 points. Sydney, they've kicked 6 goals, 6 to GWS, 3 goals, 2. And at halftime, Sydney are leading by 27 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, very even. GWS are kicking 5 goals, 1 to Sydney, 4-5. And Sydney have got a handy lead of 25 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, GWS kicking 6 goals, 6 to Sydney, 2 goals, 2. And GWS in the end have got over the line by 3 points. Sydney final score 15-16, 106 to GWS 16-13, 109. All right, there's been a draw this round, a few close ones. And and we've got 2 more rounds to go in this season till the finals. We've got Adelaide, who are on top with a draw to Fremantle. They're half a game on top. Geelong second. We've got Port Adelaide third. And then GWS Giants in the top 4 after that win against Sydney in the last quarter. Exciting. All right, and then we've got Melbourne, Richmond, North Melbourne, Collingwood to round out the top 8. Then we've got Brisbane Lions and Gold Coast Suns knocking at the heels of the bottom 4 teams in the 8. We've got Fremantle, still can't get a win. They got a draw against the top team, Adelaide. They are going to probably get the wooden spoon, but if Carlton lose the next 2 and Fremantle win the next 2, then Carlton will get the wooden spoon after making the grand final last season. All right, that concludes round 15. We've got match of the round in round 16, Brisbane Lions versus the Geelong Cats up at the Gabba. We've got Geelong, the number 1 offense team, and Adelaide, the number 1 defense team. I've punched all the numbers in the AI, and the AI have gone through the numbers and have predicted that Geelong and Adelaide could well be playing in the grand final in AFT Dice Season 5. But we'll see what happens. There's still some more mystery to happen in the last couple of rounds of the season before the finals. All right, that concludes round 15. We'll see you next time.